25 with our first 6 guys, and then 4 for whatever in the ball game here. And when we did hit a ball hard, it just didn't seem to happen tonight. I got Stanfield in the first, and Stanfield when the bases were loaded after we tied the game in the 8th. That would have been nice to find some grass there, and in Kason in the 10th. The backside, the double play there was exactly the approach he's supposed to try to put on the baseball. But I thought offensively, trying to see how many strikeouts we had, 14 strikeouts. We were not resilient, couldn't link up enough offensively to keep pace with a very quality Penn game. So we'll have to bounce and get back out here tomorrow and understand that it's all about tomorrow. We tried to invest as much as we could to make today important. We'll have to do the same thing and try to fight our hearts out to be here on Sunday. That's kind of the next step for us.
Kason, just I guess kind of what stuck out to you the most about what Penn was able to do on the mound, and kind of when did you guys?
They just competed well and had their stuff set. They pitched great, like Coach Thompson said. They had some guys come out of the pen who were good, and their starting was great. So a lot of credit to those guys.
Bias. How tough is it when Garrett is able to score those runs, particularly with those bunts, like the 3 consecutive bunts, like right there in front of the catcher?
Yeah, well placed. I think we knew the 9-hole, 1-hole. We thought they would continue to do that until the situation changed or a runner wasn't going to be on second base. That's how we got to Omaha last year. We absolutely did a safety to advance to the College World Series. So you're not in a very good defensive posture there if that bunt's executed. And I thought they executed a couple of bunts, and we knew exactly that was the play and was coming. I think Wright on the second one went out and tried to get back, and it just didn't have enough pace on it. The first one, we had a chance, and Will came downhill on it pretty good, but there wasn't enough time from the catch to get it back to the catcher. I thought that's exactly what they should do in the situation. Executed well, and we really had a couple of shots probably before that, especially being the home team to garnish one run, and we're not able to do it.
But what was the thinking? And I know when to change pitchers is probably one of the hardest decisions to make during a game. But to not go to your closer or there before the home run.
Yeah, I just thought Tanner was throwing that good. That was a 4-pitch walk there, but he had thrown 2 2/3 inning with 2 hits, and I thought he was throwing the ball pretty good. We're really trying to line him up for the next guy, the 3-hole. I thought their 3 and 4-hole hitters were their guys with their best numbers. Hensler and Miller. Appel had a huge night, including that home run there. So he had a single through the 6-hole the time before. So that's very fair to second guess in that situation there. But I wish I would have. But I kind of like the contact we were getting. I still thought Bauman's biggest challenge was the walk. I thought they would do more with that. And the guy hit a single last time, and Bauman's kind of a guy that's stretched out for us and done stuff, and kind of that 50-pitch mark is kind of the place where we feel like we really got to get him out. And I think he finished with 32 pitches, so I still thought he was in a good range of his pitch count, and we gave him that hitter. Thankful we were able to come back and at least tie the ball game up to make it about something else. But yeah, I wish I would have brought Cannon in the pitch before. Just a great swing and a great night by the 2-hole guy for Penn.
Right.
Kason, what are you going to tell your teammates about what's going to take to fight back now through the losers break?
Just no time to be sad about tonight. It hurts, but it's baseball and we get another chance to come play tomorrow. So Coach Thompson always says we can be sad when the season's over. Well, and the season's not over. We got another game tomorrow, so do all we can to play our style of baseball and continue to fight and execute a little bit better than we did tonight and keep it simple.
But you talked about offensive approach. Did you see what you wanted to see from the guys? Was it more about Penn tonight than your guys that played?
Yeah, I think, I don't know. I think that might be more appropriate for Kason. Even when I thought we hit the ball hard that wasn't in play, it was kind of extreme foul. The left-handers were extreme pull, like over almost between the first base dugout, and halfway down the line. I didn't think we were gathering energy and delivering in the middle of the field. I do think the starter had a ton to do with that. And I do, even though I give the starting pitcher a ton of credit, I think Kason would agree that our right-handers, at least for a time, first time through the lineup, and probably another half a time through the second time, we got out exactly the same way. So you can get out and do some things, but when we just continued to get out the same way, that bothered me a little bit. And we eventually steadied because we pitched good enough to get him to pitch count and do all that. I thought the lefties had the best shot and was seeing the ball much better against Drombowski. But I thought our right-handers got out the same way too often, getting too deep in the ball game. I thought that was a challenge where I some type of adjustment, and we wound up being the puppet in that situation a little bit with our right-handers. As you want to puppeteer some things, and I thought we have to tip our hat to Drombowski for getting that done tonight.
Coach, you guys have another matchup tomorrow. You got to get right back into it. If you could just talk about bouncing back and being ready to play tomorrow.
Yeah, we've been practicing that all year, playing in the Southeastern Conference. So I just think the 10 weeks of playing in our league has done that. We play at 6 on Fridays and 2 o'clock on Saturdays. Unfortunately, we're staying with that same thing that we've done at home all year long. So, again, I trust our players. I trust our coaches to stay consistent and come back out and fight. And we really tried to talk about not looking ahead today. We really can't anymore. So, again, I think I'd be honest enough. I can absolutely tip my hat to Penn tonight. If I thought our effort and our process was off, I think I would be man enough to call that out as well. I think that was the biggest thing with some of our right-handed at-bats early against the starter. But I know when our guys are competing and when something's not right. And this team has given us great effort, and they've been a joy. But we won 9 regional games in a row, which is hard to do. And now we lose a ball game. So we just got to take it one at a time and see if we can find our way through 9 innings to win a ball game, or ever how many innings it takes, and find ourselves here on Sunday. I think that's the goal of the ball club right now, and I want them to see them fight to the last pitch, starting at 2 tomorrow.
Last question, Tobias.
Have you decided on your starter gonna be tomorrow?
We'll get and look at it a little bit. You would think Vail would be the option and the logical pick. I think that's who the players would want with our backs against the wall, but I haven't got back to the locker room and to the rest of the coaches yet. But I would say probable would be Tommy Vail.
Kason, Coach talked about getting out the same way. How do you avoid that happening?
I got to make adjustments and kind of analyze what he's doing to not only you but guys in front of you and behind you that are also like Coach Thompson said, right-handed, and how he's pitching them. Try to come up with a solution, maybe sit on a pitch or look in a spot or something. But there's got to be adjustments made right then and there. Can't wait too long, so that's kind of what we needed to do a little bit better tonight.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you, guys.